Good day, ma'am. I am BERNALDEZ from Section B. So my topic is all about amnesty. So amnesty is the act of an authority or as a government. So by which a pardon is granted to a large group of individuals. A sovereign act of oblivion or forgetfulness, or from the Greek word amnestia or forgetfulness, granted by the government, especially to a group of persons are guilty of are usually the political crimes in the past. So, it is often conditional upon the group return to obedience and duty within the prescribed period. So, we have the pardon and amnesty. So, in pardon is granted by the chief of executive and therefore is a private act which must be pleaded by proof by the person pardoned because the courts take no notice thereof. While the amnesty, it is the proclamation of the chief executive with the concurrence of the Congress. Hence, it is a public which the court should take judicial notice. So, next, in pardon, it is the only be granted after the conviction, while in the amnesty, it can be granted before after the institution of the criminal prosecution and sometimes after conviction. So, next, in pardon, it is granted to individual, while in amnesty, granted to classes of person or communities who may be guilty of political offenses. So, in pardon, looks backward and relieves the offender from the consequences of an offense of which he has been convicted. It abolishes or forgive the punishment, and for that reason, it does not work restoration and of the rights to hold the public office or the right of suffrage unless such rights be expressly restored by the term of pardon. And also, it is no case exempt the offender from the payment of the civil indemnity imposed upon him or by the sentence, while in the amnesty, looks backward and abolishes and puts into oblivion the offense itself. It so overlooks and obliterates the offense with which he is charged that the person released by amnesty stands before the law precisely as who had committed no offense. So, next is the commutation of sentence. So, the commutation of sentence is the reduction of a sentence of a criminal act by action of the executive head of the government. So, like pardon, commutation of sentence is a matter of grace, not of right. It is distinguished from pardon. So, however, is in that conviction of crime, it is not nullified. The commutation hence may be granted on conditions that the criminal observes sentence restriction for the balance of his original sentence. So many states have statutes providing for commutation of sentence so as a reward for good conduct during imprisonment. So once earned, the commutation becomes a matter of right and may be enforced by court action. So next is the reprieve. So reprieve, it is the act of postponing the enforcement of a sentence, particularly death sentence, and to allow an appeal. So that is the reprieve. Next is the remit, fines, and forfeitures. So the remit, fines, and forfeitures, this is prevents of collection of fines or the confiscation of forfeited property. It cannot have the effect of returning property which has been vested in third parties or money already in the public treasury. So that's all for my topic. Mom, thank you.